This live stream is produced by Indy Business Promotions, Indiana's #1 production company for cinematic live coverage and storytelling.
Okay, so what we're doing here is we are laying down the candy line in order to give parents an easy identifier. Kids, don't go past that white line because you can get hurt. We've had situations in the past where kids are chasing the candy, and we don't want anyone to have an injury. So we want everyone to be safe and staying behind the candy line. I'm going to show it to you in just a minute.
Stay behind the candy line. We'll see what happens this year. It could be anything, because I'll tell you why we're going to be very flexible today. Weather is a little bit of a factor, but welcome to the CarmelFest Parade. We're glad to have you here. And we're getting ready to get started. I'm Paul Mendenhall alongside Dave Dugan.
Yeah, Dave Dugan. That's thanks for remembering my name, Paul. That's all I can ask of you after 22 years of doing this. And we're looking forward to a parade, and what's the saying? Don't rain on my parade, something like that.
Absolutely, yeah.
But this is a cliche-free broadcast. I want to make sure we take a lot of pride.
Oh yeah, sure.
And not lacing a parade, with all kinds of cliches. So, at the end of the day, it is what it is, and it's all good. OMG, LOL. So no more cliches, Paul. It's up to you now to get going with CBS 4's right here with the broadcast and our.
We're on CBS 4's Facebook Live feed today, and it's my pleasure to welcome Melissa Crash back again, and Chelsea Helm.
Hello.
So, ladies, take it over. They have some great guests, and we'll look forward to being back with you here in about 25 or 30 minutes.
Absolutely. Thanks so much. Welcome to CarmelFest, everyone. Look at all those beautiful umbrellas out there.
We are so excited to be here with you all. We wish it wasn't raining, but it doesn't matter because so many of you came out regardless to enjoy what I am told is one of the best events every single year. I've only lived here for a little under 2 months at this point, and this is the event that everyone has been raving about to me.
I am just so excited to see everyone still out here, Chelsea, so you can get that experience, because CarmelFest is truly amazing. So we're going to try to make the best of today, which we know we will here in Carmel, of course.
Yes.
So we have some special guests we're going to be speaking with before we get that parade kicked off. So why don't we get it started?
Let's go ahead. We're going to start with our friend, Mayor Sue Finkum for the city of Carmel.
Welcome.
Good morning, Carmel. Good morning, ladies. Thank you for having me on this morning.
Absolutely. Tell us, to see all these people still out here with their umbrellas. Look at the crowd going.
It's amazing. I can't believe how many people are here. Well, actually, I can. Because, Chelsea, it's not one of the best festivals. It is the best festival in Indiana. And so to see everybody out here weathering the storm literally is fantastic. And it just shows how much pride we have in our community and how much this event really means to everybody. So it's exciting.
What are you looking forward to the most, Mayor?
Other than the rain stopping, I would say I'm looking forward to I love seeing the little kids. They're so excited about parade and everybody that goes by. That literally just makes my day. So I'm looking for the kids. I'm looking forward to the band as always. And I love seeing our fire department in their Class A's as well. So there's just certain special things I look forward to every year, and those are probably the top 3.
Is there a favorite float that you have?
No, I don't know. That's like picking your favorite child, so I'm not going to do that. They're all fantastic.
Oh, yes. Anything else you'd like to say to everyone out here at CarmelFest today?
No, just thank you. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for trusting us. We have a safety plan in place, so we'll let you know if we need to bail, but we won't have to do that. But thank you, and it's such an honor to represent this community and be part of this festival. So again, extreme gratitude to everybody from me.
What does it mean to you to see all these people who are sitting out here despite the current weather conditions?
I just think it really exemplifies Carmel, the pride that we have in this community, the community engagement, which we've also been trying to amplify in the last few months. It just warms my heart. It just is fantastic. What other community lays out chairs for 2 weeks and doesn't have to worry about them being stolen? Again, you may grumble, but you also chuckle because It's fantastic. I love the tradition. I love that everyone has their heart and soul in this event. So it just means the world.
And the party's not over after the parade. There's still much more to go on tonight, too, right?
Exactly. We have so much going on afterwards. And we'll have a break in the weather for our food. Which, I always look for the kebab on a stick wherever that's at because that's my favorite food. But we have fantastic food, fantastic entertainment, and of course, unmatched fireworks at the very end of the evening. So lots for everybody.
Any other fun summer events we should know about?
Oh, well, we have Late Night on Main, of course, in July and August. We have Porch Fest in September. We have the Carmel International Arts Festival later in September. We just have a loaded docket once again. We did that community survey not too long ago, and people really felt the events are important to bring the community together and celebrate with the best of Carmel, which is the arts and our beautiful, clean, safe community. So lots going on.
That's amazing. Mayor, thank you so much for joining us. Stay dry out there. Thanks so much. All right. A lot to look forward to for Carmel.
I know. I'm so excited to hear that it's not just one and done. There are many more events headed our way. I'm going to have to make my way out.
Oh, you will? Okay, so let's introduce our next guest here. It's Arnold Alston, the Rotary Club of Carmel president. Welcome.
Thank you.
Nice
Thank
to
you very
see
much.
you.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. What would you like to say to all the people who have braved these storms, are sitting out here ready to see our parade today?
Well, I tell you what, you're here for a good time. Our Rotary Club, we just love being here. We love sponsoring this. We love getting together with the city and bringing the community all together, and that's what we're all about here. So this is just a wonderful day. It's raining, but it's okay. It's all right.
It's okay. We're all in this together, right?
Yes, we are.
Talk about what the Rotary Club does for Carmel for folks who might not know.
Rotary Club, we really believe in service above self. Like this event here is all hands on deck. So we're here to help the community wherever we need to go. And it's all volunteers. Everybody's really willing to do whatever's needed to help the community. That's what we do.
Is there a way people who are out here can get involved in the Rotary Club if they aren't already?
Oh, yes. CarmelRotary.com, or just come on to our meeting. We meet at Woodland Country Club on Fridays at noon. Come on over and have some lunch with us and enjoy your time.
What's something you're looking forward to today?
I'm just looking forward to the rain to stop and just meet with everybody.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing your flow. I think, do we see some bicyclists go by
Oh,
with the
yeah.
Rotary sign?
The Rotary bike.
I love it.
They
Well,
party every year. Every time I see them.
it looks like we have a lot of partiers here with us today. I'm excited to check out all of the floats today. Anything else you want to say to everyone here?
Just enjoy your time, and thank you very much for coming out, and way to go, Rotary.
Way to go. Thanks
right.
so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Next
All
up, we have
right.
Michael Dunlap with Merchants Bank CEO and mascot Hopper,
Oh, it's
Carmel
Hopper.
Fest.
Oh.
Hey, Hopper.
Hopper's staying dry, right? You're a frog, so you're used. It's fine.
Yeah, rain doesn't bother him at all.
Rain doesn't
He's fine.
bother. Oh, here we go. We got what was that? The firefighters?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about today and just what it means for you all to be out here.
Well, Merchants Bank, we're headquartered right here in Carmel, so we love it here. I mean, our employees are here. A lot of our customers are here. Yeah. So we just love that an opportunity like July 4th all come together and have a great time. Yeah.
What's your favorite part about Carmel Fest every year?
Well, my favorite part is just seeing how many people come out to celebrate. And then we've got Hopper. It's not a party here without Hopper, right? So just the excitement and the enthusiasm of the kids, it really is a great event.
Hopper, I saw you making your way already down the parade path saying hello to everybody. What does it mean for you all to see Carmel getting involved with you all as well through the parade and being part of it?
Well, it's just great because it just brings us all together. And anybody that wants to dance with Hopper, he is ready to go. He's warmed up and ready to dance to the music and everything. So it's a great time. And it's a great time for all our employees to come down here, and we have a wonderful float. And so it's just a super event.
You want to talk about the partnership with CarmelFest once again for folks who might not know what it means to you all to have that partnership?
Well, it's so important. And CarmelFest is such an impressive organization. I mean, they look at all the volunteers and everyone that makes this happen. It's just amazing what they do. And we love to be part of it. We're part of this community. And so this is a great way to celebrate that.
Is there anything you look forward to every year?
I just love it because there's so many people, and I love all the excitement that Hopper brings to this party.
All right, Hopper, go hop into some
That's
dry
right.
weather if you can.
That's right.
Go find it.
That's right.
Thanks
Happy
so much.
4th of July.
Happy
Thank you.
Fourth. Thank you. All right, we're just moving right along here, aren't we? Everyone seems so in good spirits, too, with all the weather. It's all right.
You know, the saying, don't rain on our parade, obviously didn't come true today, but we're not letting anyone do that.
No,
just
we are
that.
not.
We are in good spirits today.
That's all we can do, exactly. All right, let's welcome our next guest, Kara Seward, with Allied Solutions, second vice president and the parade sponsor. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Happy 4th of July.
Well, we're excited to have you here with us today. What made Allied Solutions decide to get involved in such a big capacity this year?
Sure. So this is actually our 3rd year as the parade sponsor. We love it. It brings the whole community together. And we're headquartered here in Midtown. And so it just feels like the right connection for us to support the community in this way.
That's wonderful. What all do you do for folks who might not know?
So we actually are a financial solutions organization, and we provide marketing products that support financial institutions, credit unions, auto dealers, a whole group of people in North America.
Wonderful.
How can people benefit from your services here?
Yeah, so primarily we actually sell B2B. So you'll be using our products from your car dealer or your credit union or your bank. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so what are you looking forward to most with CarmelFest?
Well, I'm looking forward to hopefully everybody having a great time and just rolling with it and having fun, even though we're going to get a little soggy.
That's all right.
Anything else you'd like to say to all the people who've joined us today?
Just happy 4th of July. Have a safe and wonderful holiday.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
We are really excited to introduce our next guest. We have Butch Patrick. He's the Grand Marshal. You may recognize him as Eddie Munster from the Munsters TV show. We also have his sponsor, Jody Adams, with Napleton Automotive Group. Hi, guys.
Hi. See a little resemblance here?
I'm the next Eddie coming up.
Oh, you're the next Eddie Munster.
I'm in training right now.
I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is big. A lot of people have been talking, looking forward to you being here. What does it mean for you to be here at CarmelFest?
Oh, this is just great. I'm so excited. 4th of July, Carmel, great town. Never been here before. Very excited to be here and to be the Grand Marshal and have the Dragula. And it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Talk about your platform. I mean, it's really exciting for someone like yourself to be in our community. You know, you made the trek all the way up here from Arkansas.
Yeah, I did. And having the Dragula, I'm kind of a car guy. I grew up in the 60s and 70s. And Napleton, I get a lot of auto groups to, like Napleton, to help me and bring me in and sponsor me. So what I enjoy doing is the show's 60 years old, but it's one of the few shows that has fan base of 3 generations that can all watch the show together. And just to be part of that is quite a good feeling.
I bet.
What was your favorite part, sorry, Melissa, about being on that show?
Riding around in the Munster coach whenever that was possible and meeting George Barris.
Of course.
Isn't there a car that everyone can check out today, hopefully, that you brought along?
Yes, I have my Dragula, the coffin dragster that Grandpa built. It's under, right now, we got a cover over it, but for the parade, we're going to pull it off and people can see it, absolutely.
Awesome. So what's been your favorite part so far of Carmel? You said you've never been here before.
Actually, the downtown district is really cool where they're having the festival itself. I've been walking around checking it out. I've been to Indianapolis before for the race, but I never had a chance to come over here, so this is nice, and I'll certainly be back. And Jody and I are already talking about a joint project together. You know, he's going to be my stunt double.
Yeah, for sure.
Jody, talk about your involvement in getting Eddie Munster up here.
So we got a trailer and a truck, and we decorated it and put Dracula on top of the trailer, decorated around it and stuff. So really excited to be a part with Eddie or Butch.
It works.
Yeah.
Whatever you like to call him.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
So very excited.
Thanks.
Very neat. And this is also the 60th anniversary
Of the Munsters.
of the Munsters, correct?
Yes,
Tell
sir.
us a little bit about that.
Well, the show is back in the heyday of pop culture and nostalgia, and people just love, going back to simpler, friendlier times. And the Munsters is kind of like the calling card show of that period. And sure, we were a family of monsters, but we were also a functioning family unit that everybody adored.
Yeah. What is it like to see newer generations kind of fall in love with your character?
It's great. It really is, because when I meet people, people say, do you ever get tired of talking about this? I go, you have this interaction of a positive nature with people, of a show that they all watch together, and they all have these fond memories. Never gets old.
Never gets old.
Never.
Well, I bet you'll have some more fans after today, too. Some of these folks in the parade, like, you know what, I might need to go watch that.
Another
or
generation.
rewatch
Yes,
it.
yes.
Yes, absolutely.
That's going to be my generation.
That'll be when you're on the show, right? Anything either of you would like to say to the community of Carmel today?
Really, really impressed by the involvement of the community. I live in Carmel, so no doubt I'm not surprised about the involvement. So really excited about the fireworks. And Eddie promised me I get to drive the car tonight. I don't know if that's going to come true or not.
Oh, absolutely. We'll put him in.
I saw a wink. I don't know if he's telling the truth.
It sounded weak, right?
Yeah. I'm sure you'll make it happen. Thank you so much.
Thank you
guys.
both so
Bye-bye.
much. Have a great time.
Bye-bye.
All right. Wonderful. He's so fun. That's
So fun.
I
think you're right. I think there are going to be a lot of fans who are checking out the show.
Oh, definitely. Let's welcome our next guest. It's Kaylin Mellon, Miss Indiana 2024. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
How exciting that you get to, represent the entire state here in Carmel today.
Yes, I am so excited to be here. I was just crowned as Miss Indiana 2024 last Saturday, so it hasn't even been a whole week yet, and I am so excited to have one of my first appearances be here at the CarmelFest with you all.
Only a week? That's incredible.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the competition then. If it's so fresh, how did it go? Obviously, it went well. What was your talent? Tell us a little bit about it.
Yes, ma'am. So it's a week-long pageant where 30 teens compete for the title of Miss Indiana's Teen, and 37 Miss contestants compete for the title of Miss Indiana 2024. I was a singer on the stage last week, so I sang They Just Keep Moving the Line from Smash the Musical. It was so much fun. And the competition also consists of an interview, an on-stage question, evening gown, fitness, and of course that talent that I mentioned. So it was a very fun week, and we had a lot of involvement in the community, which made it even that much better.
It takes a lot to prepare for something like that, but one great thing about the organization that you represent is you usually go in with a platform. So tell us a little bit about yours.
Yes, ma'am. My community service initiative is called ACT. It stands for Advocating for Change Through Theater. I founded ACT in 2019 when I was in a play at Muncie Civic Theater, and I asked audience members to bring canned goods to the show. So every audience member brought one can of food, and we had over 200 pounds of food for Blood and Fire Ministries down the road in Muncie, Indiana, my hometown. So it made me realize that we can do so much more than just collaborate and have fun and perform on stage, but we can also raise funds and awareness for communities and charities that are in need all across the entire world.
That's wonderful.
Thank you.
How inspiring.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about what it means for you to be here at CarmelFest. What are you looking forward to?
Yes.
Hopefully the rain cooling off.
Hopefully the rain cooling off. But what is so incredible to me is that what a loyal community, that it is pouring down rain right now, but they're all here because they love this town, they love this event. And I've been to Carmel a few times. It's an incredible town. I love the town of Carmel, and the people are so hospitable. It's very community driven, and I think that's what's been the warmest welcome for me.
Yeah.
And I am most excited, of course, for the fireworks. I love this holiday. It's so great, so much to be thankful for.
What are you most excited for as Miss Indiana?
As Miss Indiana, I'm most excited to collaborate with different community outreach programs, other different community members across the entire state of Indiana. I want to collaborate with theaters all over the state, whether that's community theaters or the Indiana Repertory Theater, to do more of those fundraising events. And I'm also excited to represent us at Miss America in January.
Oh, that's so exciting.
What goes into the preparations for that? I mean, you just got your title and you're almost going right back into it
Yes,
seems.
ma'am. So, it's 6 months away, so I do want to kind of decide what am I going to sing for Miss America?
Oh, wow.
What is my gown going to be? And so it's just going to be doing some practice interviews, finding the right gown for me, making sure I'm comfortable with the talent song, and just preparing as much as I can to represent us well at Miss America.
Oh, you're going to represent us just fine.
Thank
you so much. That's so inspiring. Everyone go check out her, I'm sure on social media. Are you on social media? People could follow along.
Yes, ma'am. I'm active on Instagram. The handle for Instagram is Miss America IN for Indiana.
Yeah.
And my personal account is my name, Kaylin Mellum. So
Great.
if you want to stay in touch, I am on Instagram, and I'm happy to connect with you all.
Love that. Well, thank you so much. Have
Thank
fun
you.
today.
Thank you both so much.
Well, thank you so much. Go out and have some fun in the parade. Try to stay dry. Our final guest is Miss Beck Hunter. She's the CarmelFest Parade Media and PR Director. This is something that I think people here probably understand it, but this doesn't just come together overnight.
No.
You probably work on this year-round, Beck.
We've been working 6 months as a committee, and me longer than that. But yes, it takes a lot of work, and I'm kind of glad that the lightning is holding off so that we could at least do the parade. Even though we're getting wet, I'm drenched. My mascara is probably running down my eyes. But we are going to have a good time. We have a great crowd out here.
Impressive crowd.
Yep.
Yes. Now, Beck, we were hoping for the rain to hold off, and you were waiting down to the last minute as you could to make the decision on what was going to happen.
Yes.
So, as of right now, just an update: is the parade still continuing at 10:30?
Yes.
Okay.
We will
Anything
kick
else
off.
people need to know?
I have not heard from the military about our F-16s.
Okay.
I'm hoping, since it's just rain, that they'll still fly. They're coming in at 10:40 today. So
Okay,
we're
10:40
in
for
a
the
flight
flyover.
path. Yeah, we're in a flight path, so we stuck with that. And basically, we have a lot of units that are not showing up, so our parade will probably be shorter this year, and that's understandable. We have to go with the flow, but there's a lot of people here. We're still going to have a great time.
Well, and I think it's worth noting that a lot of the parade floats that had to pull out is due to electronics and whatnot
Yes.
being on board. It's not
Yes.
that they didn't want to brave the rain with us, right?
They didn't want to get drenched like me.
No, be careful of that technology out there.
Yes,
just
a
to
lot of
make sure.
technology. So these are units like Ballet Folklorico. They have music and their costumes that they don't want to get wet, things like that. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So what you said it took about 6 months for the committee. You've been working on it longer. What exactly goes into putting together such a large-scale event like this?
Well, with CarmelFest, we have a chair. This year we've got a co-chair, 2 co-chairs. And underneath that umbrella for CarmelFest, we have different units underneath of there, like the kids zone and the food vendors and the marketplace vendors and entertainment, and the parade is under there. So we're a large committee. We have committee members underneath of me that I can't do this without them, where the others have like 1 or 2 people, because this is kind of an entity in its own and takes a lot of work to get through.
Right.
Yeah. How many years has CarmelFest been going on? Where are we at now?
I think we're at 36.
36?
Yeah.
When's the last time, do you believe, that it rained like this, or we had to kind of change some plans?
Well, I came in around 2007, 2008. I can't honestly remember which year. And out of all of my years doing this, I think it's only really poured on us. I'm sitting on the back of the truck with an umbrella and over the speakers and everything. So it really poured on us one year, but we had the parade. And then one year we had to move it up because lightning was coming in later, so we got the parade in. So out of all the years that I've been doing this we've been very lucky. This is just one of few times.
How have you seen the parade grow over your involvement?
When I joined, I brought in a lot of the sports mascots. I brought in a lot of the celebrities.
A big favorite.
Yes. The celebrities or the mascots?
I think a little of both,
Yeah,
but definitely the mascots.
I think we're here for the mascots.
Yeah.
No, we're here for you. So we have, all the TV stations. We have some of the radio personnel here. I do the military finale. That was my original unit that I put together. And, the military jets I brought in. So I've brought in a lot of things. I just don't like to really talk about that much. It's we are a team, team. Together everyone achieves more, right? So that's kind of our theme, but our committee keeps growing and we keep adding more things. The review stand, I worked with you guys at 4 to get this going years ago, so it's turning out great.
Yeah, CBS 4 is a proud sponsor. We're
Yes,
happy
we
to
are.
be here.
Yes, we are.
Let's talk a little bit about what folks can do after the parade. What is there all to do today?
Well, over the festival area, over off of Range Line, begins at noon. So we will open if it's just raining. If there's lightning coming in, the Carmel Police Department, Fire Department will shut us down, get everybody out of the area for safety circumstances. So we're hoping, the last thing I heard was that by the fireworks time, this will all be gone. So we'll still have our Carmel fireworks, which is very large, by the way.
Yeah, I have heard amazing things about that fireworks show, Melissa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Here's
And-
the thing. People can download the CBS4 Indy Weather Authority app, and you can follow the radar there.
There you go. Yep.
Perfect. Good idea.
I love that.
And we're live streaming the fireworks, like we're live streaming this today.
Yeah.
So if you can't come out to the parade today, or you don't want to, you can still continue to watch us here on the CBS4 Indy Facebook page.
Perfect.
And see the parade, what we have of it today.
Yes.
And then the fireworks are set to music. They're synchronized to music with WHJE radio, which is the Carmel High School 91.3 FM. So
Amazing.
the fireworks are synced, and you bring your radio or use your radio, and you can hear the music with the fireworks.
You know, you mentioned our live stream. We do have to give a shout out to all of our CBS
We do.
friends who are watching live with us right now. Obviously, a major shout out, hi guys, to all of you who are braving the rain to sit down and watch this parade, which I think we're about to get going here shortly.
At 10:30, the Carmel High School choirs are going to sing Star Spangled Banner.
Wonderful.
As about 10:28. If I don't know what time it is, I don't have my phone.
Anyone have the time?
What time is
Anyone?
All right.
10:22. Okay.
10:22.
Well, they're going to be about 8 more minutes.
I heard 9:22, and I was like,
6 more
hold
minutes.
on. Hold on.
We are really behind.
We have
No,
some
we're ahead.
ad-libbing to do.
We're ahead. So, yeah, at 10:28, the Carmel High School choirs will be singing the anthem, and then the parade's going to kick off at 10:30.
Wonderful.
Anything else you want the people of Carmel to know about the amazing Carmel Fest?
Well, the CarmelFest committee, we're all volunteers. We all have regular jobs. We volunteer to do this, and it's a lot of work. We could always use some more people to join our committee because it is a lot of work. And we would just love to have you out here and enjoying yourselves with us today. Even with the rain, it's actually kind of nice, even though I'm drenched, that it's not so hot and humid today.
Yes.
It's humid a little bit, but
So that reminds me, last year, Krista McEnany and I were standing out here,
Yes.
and the sun was just beating down, and it was hot. So you know what? Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it.
it's the 4th of July. It's always
the 4th of
hot.
July.
So, it's kind of nice to be a little damp, a little wet, so that you're not so hot. But I just look like a drowned rat.
You look wonderful, Beck.
Thank
You mentioned that your group is all volunteer, which I did not know that. That is incredible, obviously, what you are able to pull off. So can you speak to the commitment that it would take from a volunteer if someone is sitting out there thinking, yeah, I might want to get involved next year?
Sure. This is, first of all, CarmelFest is organized by the Rotary Club of Carmel. So we have a lot of Rotarians that work out here today. And then we depend on volunteers who just sign up from the community who want to help take ice to the food vendors or deliver different things or take care of the trash. We call them trash troopers. And so there's a lot involved. On the parade committee, we have convertibles, we've got bands, we've got all kinds of different things going on that you can be part of as well. So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work. These last 2 weeks can get really crazy with all the changes going on. At some point, you just don't even want to answer your phone anymore. But you got to do it. So,
You gotta do it.
Yeah.
One last question for you, Beck. What are you looking forward to the most? What are you going to take in from today?
Well, I'm really hoping that the military jets fly over. The Fort Wayne Air National Guard, I want to give them a plug, that they have done the A-10 Warthogs in the past. This year, they're bringing F-16s. So we're going to rumble a lot here in Carmel, hopefully.
Oh,
So
I hope so too.
I haven't heard a cancellation yet, so I'm hoping.
Okay. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Beck, I'd say it's quite successful so far, so thank you so much for putting all of this on for everyone to enjoy.
Once we get out there on the parade route, if it went wrong, nobody will know that, but at the committee members, and we're just going to have a great time.
Have a great time.
Great one. Well, thanks, Beck.
Thank
Thank you.
And thanks again for everyone for coming out. How excited are we for this parade today?
Woo! Yeah. All right. So I think we'll hand it back on over to Dave and Paul if that's all right with you guys.
All right, guys. Thank you.
We'll step out of your space.
Thank you very much, Melissa and Chelsea, for conducting the interviews, and the dignitaries, and Beck here, who has so much to do with putting this parade together. And she feels she's got to feel like Doug Bowles did at the start of the 500 this year, with this rain coming down. And I don't think she slept too well last night, but I'm sure things are going to go off fine. We're so glad you guys are out here weathering the elements with your umbrellas still in your lawn chairs. We're going to hang in there and hopefully have a great parade for you today.
Well, and Eddie Munster's here, Paul, so I don't know how anything could go wrong. I am really excited about it, genuinely, because and anybody that's like a aficionado of 60s TV knows Butch Patrick is Eddie Munster. He's our Grand Marshal, and I can't get enough of it. When I was watching him as a kid, I actually experimented with a widow's peak kind of thing, and I didn't make any new friends, but it kept me out of the Army. So if we're getting ready, by the way, for the Star Spangled Banner, right?
Yeah, we're about 3 minutes away.
About 3 minutes from that to start off the parade officially.
So we want to thank our sponsors, Allied Solutions, the parade sponsor, and then the CarmelFest sponsor, Merchants Bank. And they have a mascot. I'm not sure, Hopper. We saw him a few minutes ago. And I actually passed. They have a candy hopper, too, which I think is associated with Merchants Bank. And that'll be coming through here later on. I actually passed that on the way here, and the poor guy was looking. He had this giant green thing in the back of his truck or whatever. He's looking in his side view mirror to see if he's going to hit any trees or phone poles.
You got behind the scenes. You're destroying the mystique of Hopper.
Right, and probably he's thinking, his boss is going to be here, and he's got to get this thing over here. So there is a lot that goes on behind the scenes here.
Well, and I got to say that since the whole theme of the parade this year, Paul, is kind of around stars, and we have already mentioned Eddie Munster. I'm going to mention him a lot, so don't try to stop me. But I thought it was going to be Dennis Hopper. So, but this is good too. Hopper's he's a star in his own right from Merchants. So we have lots of stars, and I thought we'd see Dennis Hopper in his ill-fitting suit that he wore when he dressed for the home game at Hoosiers. But no, we got a very upbeat.
Hi, I'm going to update you on something.
Oh, okay, we got an update here.
Flyover, so the F-16s are coming. Yes, woohoo!
Wow, how are they doing that? Okay,
I don't care.
You don't care, right?
Well, we thought we wouldn't have a flyover, but evidently we are going to have a flyover in spite of the rain and the low cloud coverage. So those guys are troopers, and they'll be coming through shortly after, I think, the
these
Star
are the
Spangled Banner sang.
Right, are we ready for the choir then? Okay, here we go. We'll take it away. We'll step out of the shot.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Well, that was some excellent singing there from the Carmel High School Choir, Paul.
Oh, yeah, fantastic. Thank you very much for that wonderful start to our parade. In our parade, we can see them gathered down Carmel Drive here, starting to head our way. There's so many fun things this year. I think there's some new mascots, and I think maybe an old nemesis of yours might be here too, Dave. We'll see about
mascot,
that later on.
okay. All righty.
One of
I'll
the
be prepared.
mascots that sometimes intimidates Dave Dugan.
Well, he does a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm very, very close to getting a restraining order on that little mascot, but we'll try to deal with it.
So we got just a minute here, and the motorcycles are on the way.
They are. Welcome everybody to the 2024 CarmelFest Parade. Paul, I guess this is our 22nd parade commentating together. If anybody's, I don't think anybody's keeping any statistics on that, but I sure do. I write a lot of stuff in my diary that you don't know about either.
And members of the Carmel Police Department Motorcycle Squad passing by right now as we prepare to get the parade underway. I think later on we're going to see the Carmel Police Chief.
Well, we thank them for keeping the city safe, and I thank them for years ago when they looked the other way when I pulled a few harmless pranks. Mostly with fire ants and leeches. It didn't hurt anything, but...
Well, don't burn any bridges here today, Dave. It's I don't know if you're doing the home show tonight, but you are famous for your home show fireworks.
Yes, I am. I like a lot of snakes. The kids love the snakes. Presenting all colors and representation from the Carmel VFW Post 10003 and the American Legion Post 155. They are definitely a regular here at the CarmelFest Parade. We have VFW State Commander Richard Lear and Terry. We're still with Carmel Police Department, Paul, so take it away.
You know, we have our
back to you.
Our chief, I believe, might be in there. He is going to be on the route today. I'm not sure what he looks like, but I have high expectations, Dave, because his name sounds a little bit like a soap opera star. His name is Drake Sterling.
Really?
Drake Sterling, our Carmel Police Chief.
Well, that's
Chief Sterling.
That's very soap opera romantic.
I'm going to say Chief Sterling until somebody looks at me and I'll know. Oh, hello, Chief Sterling. There he is right there. Good to see you, sir.
And see how much that video helped everybody respecting that candy line, Paul. That was very good. We laid down the law and laid down the rules before we started. Do I get a second shot at the VFW since I jumped the gun? I'm not too early now, I hope. VFW State Commander Richard Lear and Terry. And again, this is American Legion Post 155 and VFW Post 1003.
Now, I believe this next entry is the squadron. Is this the squadron that you were telling me about was moved up from one of our places earlier in the parade?
That's our squadron commander right there.
Oh, okay.
And that's, but I know what you're going to say. That's the commander of the American Legion Post 155 in that vehicle,
I gotcha. Okay.
which is a nice Mustang.
And then all those who have served.
Schneider Trucking and Paddock Transport for their support in serenading. Somebody serenaded today, the troops. They serenaded the veterans. His name is Tommy Baldwin. And he did a wide range of songs for our vets. He did several Doris Day songs, and I think something from Coolio. Paul.
I don't think so. I don't think I heard that. Dave, on their heels comes this is actually our first winner.
Oh, wow.
This is our Judge's Choice commercial float winner. And this is what I saw driving down the highway a couple hours ago, and you can see why there would be some concern to watch that in your side view mirror. This is Merchants Bank's Candy Hopper. They are our CarmelFest naming sponsor, the local institution that's earned its reputation as the #1 top performing bank in the entire U.S. right here in Carmel. And leading the way is none other than their beloved mascot Hopper with their Candy Hopper float. With his contagious energy and friendly demeanor, Hopper has become a cherished symbol of Merchants Bank and its employees with the bubbles. Let's give them a big round of applause for being out here in the light rain here this morning. Merchants Bank, our CarmelFest sponsor.
CarmelFest sponsor. You know, you're talking about Hopper, and my notes do say the same as yours, contagious energy and friendly demeanor is what he's all about. I never have heard of a mascot that is sloth-like and mean-spirited. Have you?
No.
I think they usually...
Well, no, I think you're going to see him later on. I think he represents
that's right.
sports
that's
teams.
Right.
But,
now, Hopper's a mascot I don't have to pull a restraining order.
Hey, is this our Grand Marshal
Grand
here?
Marshal. I'm so excited. Butch Patrick.
He's in there.
Yep.
He's in there. We got the tinted windows
As Eddie
going
Munster,
on.
you know, this
So
is
he's in there.
This is the 60th anniversary of when the Munsters went on the air in 1964.
It always stormed at the Munsters' house. Do you remember that?
It did, yeah.
It always stormed. So maybe Eddie's responsible.
It's a great show, and he's got the Dragula car somewhere. I thought maybe that's on display over at CarmelFest. I'm not sure.
Well, a few things did have to get altered today. Like, for example, in the convertibles, it's not top-down weather. So I talked to one of the drivers earlier who was a little concerned. He'd never had his car out in the rain. Some beautiful cars.
Hey, here comes that Dragula car I was talking about.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, look at that.
Very exciting. That's I would love to take that for do some wheelies. I got a neighbor I owe a lawn job to. That's a very nice touch there. Going back to 1964 with the Munsters when they went on the air. Our Grand Marshal is Butch Patrick, who played Eddie. And now you can see him too. I'm sorry, Paul, but they're going to be at the Kid Zone. That's where you can see Eddie later.
Yeah, he's going to do some autographs.
Some meeting and greeting and some autographs.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. Up next here at the CarmelFest Parade is the parade sponsor, Allied Solutions. There we go. CarmelFest Parade sponsor, Allied Solutions, one of the largest providers, and I heard Chelsea and Melissa asked them exactly what do you do? And they're one of the largest providers of insurance, lending, risk management, and data-driven solutions for financial institutions. Allied Solutions, the parade sponsors.
Our parade sponsor, they got a whole bunch of, they got a big crew today.
They have actually a total of 1,800 employees, and they are headquartered in Carmel's Midtown district. So Carmel through and through, the folks of Allied Solutions.
Here's Carmel's bravest, the Carmel Fire Department, led by the CFD Honor Guard, the CFD Pipes and Drums, the Honor Platoon, Carmel Fire Buffs ladder truck with the retirees. All this coming our way here. Carmel Fire Department, always ready, prepared for any fire or medical emergency, and they're obviously available 24/7, 365 days a year. I know from personal experience.
And they're not afraid of getting wet.
Over at our house when, whether it's a false alarm or whatever it might be, that I've always been able to count on them.
Well, we are expecting our Carmel City Councilors to come by, and they are riding on Carmel Fire Department ladder truck as they come up the street, including an antique fire engine today. They may have opted to ride inside on a day like this, but some of our Carmel councilors include Jeff Worrell, serving the city as an at-large councilor. I want to make sure I articulated that properly.
Adam Mason represents the Southeast District.
Adam Mason representing the Southeast District. Shannon Minar, Northeast District. Dr. Anita Joshi in the West District. And Ryan Locke in the Northwest District. And I may have gotten ahead of myself.
That's all right. They're coming, Paul. The Carmel Fire Buffs will be last in line here before we see that truck. Yeah, it looks like now we have the ladder truck on camera, Paul.
That is one big truck.
Members of the Carmel City Council on
There
the
they
Carmel
are.
Fire.
There they are.
Yep.
Jeff and Adam, Shannon, Anita, and Ryan, among others, there on the truck as they go by. It almost escaped my attention, but you mentioned our Stars theme today. I think Steve Martin was driving the old 1936 fire truck you saw a few minutes ago.
Really?
I'm not sure if it's the same one.
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah.
Not a wild and crazy. Was he a wild and crazy driver?
He's pretty crazy.
Here's our Rotary Club, always big into the CarmelFest Parade. Every year they bring a great display, but they also just are so supportive of all the things they do throughout the year. Carmel's president is Arnold Elston. He was interviewed earlier, and we are glad to see him. Now, Paul, you're a car guy. You probably know right off what that is.
Oh, no, you know I'm not a car guy.
There's the car.
Yeah, that's a car.
Here's that bike I love.
Oh, yeah.
A 10-person bike built by Nick Kessner back in the day. And they get called into a lot of parades. They were up in a Chicago parade a few years back.
They've been here 25 years at the CarmelFest Parade. You know, by the way, Dave, CarmelFest Parade is actually the second largest in the state of Indiana after the 500 Festival Parade. I think that's
a good fun fact there.
Yeah, a little fun fact.
That bike takes a lot of teamwork, Paul. You get one slacker not pedaling, and that bad boy ends up in a ditch.
Yeah. No, yes, it would.
And here's our mayor, who we got to meet earlier. And look at that, not even riding in the car. That's a real leader of the community.
Impressive.
I like that. Sue Finkman, everybody.
And please join us in welcoming our very own award-winning Carmel Greyhound Marching Band. Under the direction of band director Chris Crakey, Michael Pote, Kyle Young, Matt Black, Andrew Bro, and color guard Aaron Boone. Drum majors this year, J.C. Davis, Makina Moon, Owen Russell, Devin Sapper, Pratchett Sawali, and Ansley Thornton. The Marching Greyhounds are one of the most highly decorated marching ensembles in the United States. 6-time Indiana state champions and 6-time Bands of America Grand National champions. Let's put our hands together for the Carmel High School Marching Band. You know what I'm wondering, Dave? You know, if you got a $2,000 instrument, if maybe you don't want to pull it out in the rain, that's what I'm wondering, because I see the kids walking by and their horns are covered up by their ponchos. So, but the drummers are drumming.
That's right.
There they go.
They are.
There they go.
They're dedicated. They
just keep them dry, and then when it comes time to play, they play.
And here comes our JV color guard from Carmel High School. As I clear my throat. Paul, I have a photo op.
I work for Jeff now.
Again, this is the Carmel JV color guard, led by Carmel Guard alumni Claudia Wingenroth and Maggie Taylor. The Carmel JV Color Guard consists of members ranging from 3rd to 8th grade, and they represent future members of our Carmel Marching Greyhounds Color Guard.
And on their heels come the Carmel High School cheerleaders. It won't be long before the Carmel High School cheerleaders will be out under the Friday night lights. That comes late in the season now with daylight saving time, doesn't it? They'll be out there on Friday nights here this fall, and when they're not cheerleading games, they're working hard, practicing for their own competitions. The teams compete at the state and national level. So go Hounds.
Here come the 6th grade Carmel Dads Club Pups cheerleaders. Again, the cheerleaders of tomorrow, Paul.
Now, is this Tim's car? Because he's got Melissa Crash. I know
Well,
that.
it's an official pace car there. Yeah, that's our old friend Tim Mail, isn't it? Right,
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's a little easier when the top's down. There he is.
Yep.
There's actually, we're not worried about Tim. We're worried about his passenger, Melissa Crash, who did such a wonderful job for us. And, of course, you see her on CBS 4. There she is, ladies and gentlemen. And the official pace car is driven by Tim Mail.
That one goes back to 1967, that pace car.
That is really cool. That is a nice car.
And you are watching this possibly on CBS 4 as they stream the entire CarmelFest Parade.
Yeah, if you're watching it, I think it's on CBS 4 on the Facebook feed. Chelsea Helms is the evening anchor there at CBS 4. Welcome, Chelsea.
There comes Abe Lincoln. America's greatest leader on this most patriotic day of the year. And Indiana's favorite son. Well, John Dillinger might have something to say about that, but Abe Lincoln, everybody.
I met this young woman here earlier at breakfast this morning. We'll tell you about that a little bit. But this is Miss Indiana coming by next. That's Kaylin Mellum. Hello, Kaylin. Great to have you here. We wish the weather was a little bit better.
She's a Ball State
is she?
alum, Paul. Yeah, grad student there.
Here's your Miss Capital City.
Miss Capital City 2024 is Shaylee Barnes of Zionsville. Shaylee is a senior at IU, and she's majoring in neuroscience. Her community service initiative is the MedLife movement. She is the 2024 Capital City teen. Sadie Cohen is who I'm speaking of there. 2024 Miss Capital City teen, a rising sophomore at Carmel High School.
We had just a moment ago, we had to be a little bit flexible today because we have had some shifts and some people that couldn't participate today because of the weather. We Love Teachers just walked by. Barbara Glenesk, the 2024 Teacher of the Year. Congratulations, Barbara. Barbara's got a lot of fans that went to Carmel schools. Let's see here. Uh-oh. I think he probably won't get out of the car, so you're okay.
Oh, yeah.
But Nitro, the fuel mascot. What are you driving? Oh, hey, put that steering wheel on the right side of the car, will you?
Everything he's doing is illegal, Paul. I hate to see what he does with the candy line.
Okay. Here comes Victoria Sparts. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Victoria Sparts. Congresswoman Victoria Sparts, serving on the House Judiciary Committee, the Republican Policy Committee, and Commissioner on the Commission for Security and Cooperation in Europe. And in front of us now is one of our favorite forecasters. No, well, not today. Good one.
The Fox 59 meteorologist,
yeah. Ethan Rosa.
And Tyler Ryan.
Yeah, the weatherman's not quite as popular as normal. Okay, thank you.
Here we have the Indiana Association of Chinese Americans, Indianapolis Chinese Performing Arts, the Nationalities Council of Indiana, and Ling's Oriental Martial Arts, and Oklahoma Drums.
Is that Tyler Ryan from Fox 59? There we go. He's braving the elements, but he brought his umbrella. He knew.
This association is a 51-year-old community-based cultural and philanthropic organization. Thank you as I fumble through the word philanthropic. They have been recognized, widely recognized, the IACA, by receiving the City of Carmel Arts Grand Award each year since 2018.
Cox Roofing, they had something to do with breakfast this morning, and I sure appreciate that. Thank you so much. They're going by right now.
I think they personally provided your crisp hash browns, Paul. I don't even know what you got. I'm starved.
Well, I'm sorry.
Well, that's all right.
Got to get up early in the morning.
I brought some clam strips in my trunk in my car, so I'll bring them if you want to share those.
Uh-huh.
You still like clam strips, don't you?
Did you bring me a treat for after the parade?
I did not bring you a treat.
Didn't?
What are you going to do? Puppy, going to do a trick? Indianapolis Chinese Performing Arts, a nonprofit organization dedicated to traditional Chinese performing arts. The Ling Oriental Martial Arts is a school specialized in teaching. Help me out here, Paul. You know your martial arts better than I do. Tai Chi?
Is it Tai Chi?
Oh, Tai Chi. Thank you very much for correcting me in front of company. Kung
Now,
Fu.
here's where you come in. It's the Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, anyway, we are glad to have, again, the IACA, Indiana Association of Chinese Americans here. And now,
You're number 40 for the ballet.
we are moving way up in the original
Oh, this is so fantastic, though.
lineup
Ballet
here.
Folklorico Mosaicus.
I was looking for it. You did a fine job. You took Spanish as well, didn't you?
There's some other words in there you can deal with. There, look at this. This is great. Come here. Good. Sing it in the mic.
We are Fuego Nuevo USA, Ballet Folclórico de Indiana.
Are you
really
Jesus?
says it well.
Jesus Hernandez.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Jose, you're Jose. Well, I don't know where Jesus is, but we have a Jesus here too.
Okay. We have the Carmel Farmers Market up next. Nonprofit. This is the Judge's Choice. Judge's Choice. May we have some confetti for the judge? Yeah, there we go. This is for the TV folks. There's confetti. This is a new effect this year. I don't mean to call attention to it, but I guess I did. Carmel Farmers Market, Judge's Choice for nonprofit. Have you gone to the Carmel Farmers Market?
Have I?
Yeah.
I like the Carmel Farmers Market, and I got to be honest because I'm transparent. I haven't been yet this year. Look at those giant spark buttons, Paul. Those are going to be donated after the parade, actually. It'll be donated to the Historical Society. Don't forget to pick up your 2024 wearable spark button when you're over there at CarmelFest today.
The School of Rock is coming, Dave. Entry number 28, the School
Carmel
of Rock.
School of Rock, yeah. Making musicians out of kids and doing a great job with it. They are located at 116th and Guilford Avenue. You can get a free trial lesson if you have a young one that's interested in becoming a musician. That actually goes all the way up to adults, but they
That's
start at the age of
cool.
6.
I appreciate that. They're holding up their entry number. I like that. Now all we have to do is find them on the script. The Hollywood Cheer and Tumble. There you go, Hollywood. Hollywood swinging.
Specializing in recreational tumbling classes and all-star cheerleading. Paul, I would have thought immediately you would recognize them because I recall once on karaoke night you sang "I'll Tumble for You," didn't you? I think it was that.
I never sang.
Oh no, it was Brandy, You're a Fine Girl.
Yeah,
My
Brandy,
mistake.
You're a Fine Girl. Not "I'll Tumble for You." Okay, coming up next, the Carmel Jazz Fest. Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty exciting. The lineup. Did you see the Carmel Jazz Fest lineup, Paul?
I have not.
I am honestly looking for my details, but I remember that the headliner is Average White Band.
Really?
Remember them?
Wow, of course.
Yeah.
Pick up the pieces. They
We
had
got
another
Blair
song
Clark
too.
right there.
And what was the other big hit song from Average White Band?
Cut the Cake.
Cut the Cake.
Like
yeah.
I used to say.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
We're just playing trivia, Blair. That's all we do. Carmel Jazz Festival is coming on August 9th and 10th. You can see that at Carter Green in the Center for the Performing Arts campus. Live jazz, good food.
Oh, okay.
What a great place. I just went to Freddy's the other night. Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers.
They got 5 locations now. 5 locations. In Indy and Carmel.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Oh, look at, oh my God, it's an ice cream cookie. That's going to be
They just gave us an ice cream sandwich.
Enjoy.
Oh, no.
Dave, I'll be on a
humid 81
5-minute
degree
break
day.
here.
I got a cooler, Paul. I'll put them in the cooler while you talk.
Okay, good, man. That's great. Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers, like I mentioned, 5 locations, including 146th in front of LA Fitness. Carmel Sister Cities. Here they are. We're pleased to announce the Carmel Sister City participants from Cortona, Italy, Jelgava, Latvia, Kawachinego, Japan. Did you take your break, especially right now? Oh, wow, I should be able to do this because I had French.
Oh, you're doing the sister cities, are you?
Rouet, Memisson, France.
Very good.
Stephen, Germany. Vichkhapatnam, India. Sister cities started by President Eisenhower way back in the day. Carmel's a multicultural international city with more than 85 different nationalities.
I did not realize that. Speaking 107 different languages, 6 which you just attempted.
Attempted.
You did a
attempted
fine job.
is about right.
You covered for me. That was supposed to be mine, so I didn't realize that. And
hey, we've got another winner. It's the Girl Scouts. They are the most patriotic nonprofit. There you go. Most patriotic nonprofit entry in today's CarmelFest Parade. Presented by Allied Solutions, part of CarmelFest, which is sponsored by Merchants Bank.
pretty amazing. Some of the former Girl Scouts, Paul, Lucille Ball and Sylvia Plath and Venus Williams, Taylor Swift even was a scout, and 30 astronauts.
Taylor Swift was a Girl Scout?
Yeah, yeah. I didn't know Neil Armstrong was, I guess. Well, so it's 30 astronauts. Maybe that'd be someone else. Okay.
He was not.
Hamilton County Sheriff Dennis Quakenbush extends warm wishes for a very safe and joyous 4th of July. Not necessarily dry, but it's going to be safe and joyous. As we all come together to celebrate this wonderful patriotic day, celebrating our nation's independence and all these freedoms that we enjoy. Again, that's the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office.
We have coming up behind the sheriff another winner. It's the best costume entry, and it is from AA Indiana Driving School. The best costume entry. And they have the Crash Test Dummies, which was one of my favorite bands, honestly, from the 90s. You could probably sing that deep, couldn't you?
I don't know.
Have you ever tried that karaoke yourself? Have you ever tried?
Well, my range is pretty limited, Paul.
Okay. All right. These are the Crash Test Dummies, though, that actually try the cars. So, not the band.
And well, congratulations on your best costume award. That's
Look at this entry. Ooh. That's a dummy on a hood of a car, and that certainly is worth an award, I think, for sure. Don't be a dummy.
I wonder how safe it is to wear a mask in a car. Try to attempt driving.
Distracted driving kills.
There's even a little crash test dummy in the back of that vehicle. Did you see?
Okay,
She waved to us.
I see.
Yeah. Okay. Indiana Ballet Conservatory joins us here at CarmelFest 2024. We've had them in parades before, Paul. They actually have a very long history, a 300-year foundation of excellence. Their mission to fuse the finest classical ballet instruction with the very best of contemporary and modern training, providing all the students an opportunity to thrive and achieve their goals. The Indiana Ballet Conservatory.
And from the St. Mark's Methodist Church, we have Cub Scout Pack 105. 105. There we go, right there. St. Mark's Church.
And following them, we have Mrs. Indiana. Rachel Stanko was crowned Mrs. Indiana America this past April. She'll represent the Hoosier State this August in the Mrs. America competition in Las Vegas. A mother of 2 toddlers, Rachel serves as an advocate for maternal health, a national champion baton twirler, too, as we're seeing right there.
Wow.
Rachael was named Purdue University's first Miss Boilerette feature twirler.
That's surprising. Yeah, without protection from rain gear or anything, or from rain. I mean, not from Rain Gear, but from, no Rain Gear from Rain. Help me out, Dave.
You might want to speak one of those foreign languages again, Paul.
I'm faltering. I'm hesitating. Okay?
You're fine.
Here comes another Cub Scout pack, and they have a big, tall scout. Cub Scout pack number 124. Yeah, there they are. They've been active in the Carmel community for 65 years. I can't remember which Cub Scout pack I belong to. It could have been them. I'm sure it's written down somewhere.
They say run with the pack. That's their little little catchy motto. Run with the pack, not the Brat Pack.
Right.
Although, boy, speaking about stars, I wish we were here. How about Ali Sheedy? Words of Bob Seger. Come to Papa.
Here we are, the Carmel Clay Republican Club. Back there, I don't see the 1931 Model A with the rumble seat yet, but maybe it will be coming. But
I believe that's the Republican committee, Paul, that just went by. Here we go. Yeah, we have a whole
and
bunch
keep
of
your
folks.
eyes open. There was a chance that Mike Braun, who is the senator who is now the candidate for governor, might have been with us today, but I don't know.
We're supposed to keep our eyes peeled, yeah. The Carmel Clay Republican Club.
We've had these dignitaries creep up on us before.
That's right.
Definitely some Mike Braun supporters here in the crowd.
If you're interested in getting involved, by the way, you can find the Hamilton County Republican Party on Facebook or at hamiltoncountygop.org. One of the largest political organizations in the state. That's a fun fact, like your deal about the parade.
Number
being the
2
second.
parade, yeah.
I'm not that it's a competition.
Okay.
How you doing?
Hey.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
We have some music. We hear some music coming in the background here. One of our bands today, the Noblesville High School Marching Millers. The Marching Millers have qualified for the ISSMA semi-state competition. They've qualified every year since the return to field show competition in 2019. They are ISSMA Open Class A state finalists in 2021 and 2023. Noblesville's Wind Ensemble is a 2022 ISSMA concert band state finalist. This band has won awards that are just like too numerous to mention. That was fantastic. Fantastic, you guys. Great. Thank you very much for that. Loved it.
The Noblesville Marching Millers. That's a dedication there, Paul. Everybody's soaking wet, going through playing their instruments, and here we were whining because we have wet chairs, so we're standing. We're standing for this broadcast, and but you said, I told you I'd let you know when my knee buckles. I'll say man down. Then you'll know I.
There go the Noblesville Band boosters. I got a pot of black and gold 50-50 raffle they wouldn't mind selling you a ticket for. Then they've got a website there that hopefully you could see that as it went by on your TV.
Oh, thanks. I think I like that. I'm just kidding. I like that. You gotta bluff it.
This is Indy Siwa. Actually, this is Veda Jones, the CHS feature twirler.
These are the Miss Junior and Senior Majorettes of Indiana. We have incoming freshman attending Carmel High School, Veda Jones, Junior Miss Majorette of Indiana. Featured Carmel High School feature twirler starting in the fall. And then sophomore Purdue University is Ireland Jones, I recall from last year.
And Rowdy from the Indians. And the Indians have a game tonight. And the rain is going to stop for that. There's going to be fireworks there, too. And they got a game all the way through Saturday. They're at home through Saturday. So what a great way to add something to your Independence Day weekend. An Indians game. I love the Indians games. Great time to go and relax and see some great baseball and enjoy some of your favorite ballpark treats.
Well, Paul, we had a great version of the Star Spangled Banner to kick off the parade. Now here are the Carmel choirs right here joining us at CarmelFest. The choir program has over 400 students, and they're involved in 10 ensembles. And there they go, the Carmel High School choirs. Now we have Nature Spire Landscapes. This green team works with homeowners and businesses to incorporate nature, creating beautiful, healthy spaces for people to thrive inside and outdoors. It's a woman-owned business, Paul, Nature Spire Landscapes. They'll do all your consultation and design and installation and maintenance.
And the Indianapolis Chinese Community Center represented next, and we can use some bright colors on what is kind of a cloudy and drab morning, but hey, at least we're not hot, right? Oh yeah, I appreciate these guys coming out here and performing in the rain like this for us. The Indianapolis Chinese Community Center is the largest Chinese American organization in the greater Indianapolis area. The ICCCI, that's their acronym, Chinese School, offers Chinese language and cultural related art classes. They have a current enrollment of over 300 students. And these classes, by the way, are open to the community at large and serve both adults and school-aged children. They bring many exciting programs to community cultural festivals that contribute to developing a diverse and inclusive society. Here they are. Lovely costumes, just beautiful. Absolutely, visually so awesome. Thank you so much for being here today and putting up with a little bit of rain.
Here comes the Goldfish Swim School. Pretty soon be able to do a little Australian crawl right here on the on Carmel Drive with the rain coming down. You know, swimming is a great sport, of course, Paul. I actually made my own swimsuit this year.
Oh, no.
That's a cute little one piece. No. Made it out of CVS receipts.
Thank you very much. Don't forget your announcers. Hey, here's the IUPUI. I'm sorry, IUPUI doesn't exist anymore, does it? Here's the IU Health Department of Public Safety. These are the guys that guard the doctors and the nurses and patients, I presume. The IU Health Department of Public Safety.
We have another winner, Most Patriotic.
Independence Village of Carmel, another winner. The Most Patriotic commercial entry.
Providing the best of senior living. Congratulations to them.
Thank you.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Oh,
Holy
wow.
cow.
Now
some
we're
great looking
talking.
cookies here. I'm glad they handled it this way. Hey, there goes Gina Glaros, the news anchor from WTHR
Channel
13.
Yep. We also have Allison Gormley from Channel 13. investigative reporter with the news team there. Good to see Allison and Gina here today.
I was so glad that the Senior Center didn't make Nana come out in the rain and parade around today.
Here's our Regal Cinemas Village Park entry, home of the $1 summer movie experience. They also have a $5 Tuesday value day. And, the big movie now, I guess, is Despicable Me 4, Paul. I've got to see the other 3 first, I bet, or I'll be lost.
I know you like a bargain, Dave, so that'll work out well for you.
Master U's Taekwondo provides the highest quality martial arts instruction to children, teenagers, adults, and their families, empowering students with valuable skills for daily life and contributing to a safe and peaceful community. And they are definitely a regular here at CarmelFest Parade. Master U's Taekwondo.
The traditional Filipina Cultural Community Center with the traditional Filipina, I hope I'm saying that reasonably correctly, dress, often worn during special occasions. They're here with us today. Filipiniana, I think I'm going to say it like that, serves as a glorious symbol of our unique identity and culture. I believe this is still Mr. Yu's Taekwondo, obviously. And here comes the Philippine Cultural Community Center. So much cultural diversity here in the parade today, and it's just that it's just been outstanding to see all these groups representing different nationalities, different heritages. Filipiniana serves as a glorious symbol of our unique identity and culture while it adapts to the changing times. No, this is still Master Yu. I'm getting a low grade in this part of the parade, I'm afraid.
No, one's grading you. Yeah, we're not
Master
here to
Yu
judge.
Has quite a ensemble.
Yeah. They came out in force.
I'm not going to... I see. Master Wu is going to come looking for me. I kept trying to cut his deal short.
One thing you don't want to cut short is people that are experts in martial arts.
No, don't. Yeah, there's some more.
There's some more.
Yeah. Would you like for me to tell you about the Philippine Cultural Community Center one more time, or shall we just watch them go by?
Let's set it to music this time, Paul. I'd like to hear you go with it again. Touch on a few highlights. The Philippines Community Center here at CarmelFest.
We've been talking about you guys for a long time. We're glad to see you come up the up Carmel Drive here.
Yeah, if they hadn't showed up, people would be calling you a liar, Paul.
That's right, they would, wouldn't they? So I'm glad they're here. They say rooted in the Filipino values of modesty, practicality, and resilience. The Philippine Cultural Community Center. WJJK Radio with Greg Browning and Joni Michaels and Mickey Mouse. Classic Hits 104.5. Can you do that in your deep radio voice? Classic Hits
104.5.
There you go. Chris Kendall-Mart. Well, I went to Chris Kendall-Mart this past year, actually, honestly, for the first time, and it was just wonderful.
Yep.
Great to see you guys from Chris Kendall-Mart here. That'll get underway, I guess, right around Thanksgiving and run through Christmas. And if you've never been...
Get the Bavarian pretzels.
And now the rain has changed to snow. Did you notice this?
Oh, that's
Did
nice.
you see this?
Yeah. Nice touch.
Very nice touch. Looking forward to Chris Kendall-Mart, but still enjoying summer right now. State Representative.
Yeah, we have State Representative
Oh, there she is.
Victoria
She's
Garcia
right out here.
Wilburn from
Right
the
out
Democratic
here,
Party
outside
with
the
us today.
vehicle. I think the sun's starting to come out. Yeah. Victoria Garcia Wilburn, Indiana State Representative.
Followed by the Carmel Democratic Club.
The Hamilton County Democratic Party and Carmel Democratic Club. Please welcome the Democratic Party today to our CarmelFest Parade, Hamilton County Democratic Party and the Carmel Democratic Party. The Noblesville Democratic Committee is here, and they're a grassroots organization working to bring back balance to our State House, preserve quality public education, uphold human rights, and make Hamilton County a safer, more welcoming place for everyone. Some of the candidates: Lowry for Indiana, State Senator J.D. Ford, there he is. He's out walking today too.
Destiny Wells. Dr. Valerie McRae is here today. All right, now we are looking at the Booth Tarkington Civic Theater and their unit today. They're celebrating their 14th year as a resident company at the Center for the Performing Arts. Look for some of their upcoming productions: Kinky Boots and Erling Berlin's White Christmas. Just some of the shows that are coming to the Booth Tarkington Civic Theater. Oh, Pride and Prejudice is another. Oh, they all have their own vehicles.
Yeah.
Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. I believe that Donny Osmond was in that, I think.
Oh, man. The Sahara Grotto Mini Patrol this year, this is fun. They're making use of the weather because they're doing what they call as burnouts, kind of, or donuts.
Peel out?
Donuts. They're doing donuts.
Donuts,
out here in
okay.
Carmel Drive.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of slick from the rain, and here they come. All right, let's see it. Oh, man. You can get some spray from that. I don't think there's quite as many of them this year, but there's still a couple of troopers out there that are having some fun today in their little mini cars.
No, I'm not a car guy either, but MGs? No, that's not an MG, is it? What is that? A small
It looks like
version
a small Corvette, maybe.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Somebody at home is like saying, "Oh my God, it's not a Corvette. It's obvious."
See, people always say that to me. You're not a car guy, and I kind of take it as an insult. I think it's code or something for saying that I'm illiterate. Maybe, I don't know. I take it.
Well, in that way, maybe. But actually, the Sahara Grotto Mini Patrol, the mission. What do they do? What do they do this for? They raise money to help with dental costs for children with special needs. They promote sympathy and good fellowship. The members are all Master Masons in good standing. They're bringing, their theme is to bring special smiles to special children. The Sahara Grotto Mini Patrol here at your CarmelFest Parade. All right.
Now, do we have the Carmel Masonic family following them there? Is that's supposed to be the order there?
I think so. I believe
Bethel
that's
68,
correct. Yep.
Job's Daughters, a Masonic youth group.
Oh, yeah.
For females ages 10 to 20. Promotes friendship among young females and builds confidence. All those good things that the Carmel Masonic family does. That's Lodge number 421.
Couple of beautiful classic cars here. Dave, I'll let you describe those.
Well, again, trying to put the pressure on me, not being such a car guy. Well, that's a 1970. That's
a 1970,
and,
you're right. And that one over there is red.
Yep, and it's got the Great Britain flag on it, so I bet it's a car from there. Again, not much of a car.
I think it's a British car. It's a British car. I can see that.
I want to know. There's our Carmel Clay Public Library.
Carmel Clay Public Library celebrating reading this summer with their annual summer reading program. Whether you like books, audiobooks, movies, board games, they got it all, man. They've even got an amazing digital media lab with 3D printers. They could make you some furniture or something, Dave.
Yeah. The Stewart and Stewart truck, fire truck for over 40 years. Stewart and Stewart has been serving and representing members of the Carmel community with one clear mission in mind: treat clients like family. Stewart and Stewart fire truck.
And they also want to recognize Officer Todd Robbins of the Carmel Police Department, Officer of the Year. Todd Robbins, the Carmel Police Department Officer of the Year. There he is. Oh, man, they put the top down and everything. Great. There'll be some toweling off here soon. Todd Robbins, Police Officer of the Year, right there.
And here comes Indy 11 with the mascot, Zeke. Probably inside somewhere, right?
There he is. I see him. There's Zeke.
There's Zeke. Yep.
There's Zeke. You get that costume wet.
He's
It's
on the
going to take a week
passenger
to dry
Again,
out.
I guess it's just not safe to drive a car with a mascot head.
I guess not. Okay, this is Papa Fatush. This is a great Greek and Mediterranean restaurant in downtown Carmel. I hope I'm saying that to Papa's satisfaction. Papa Fatush. I actually looked this up this morning.
I think it was a song by ZZ Top, wasn't it?
They're even downtown. I was just thinking about that song,
Yeah.
so that really does work.
Here's Corvette Indy. They join us every year. Corvette Indy, it's actually their 31st year to be here at the CarmelFest Parade. The Corvette automobile has been 70 years now in production. Definitely one of the stars of America, which is sort of a theme running through CarmelFest this year, Paul.
Stars of America.
Yeah, and we sure have had some stars. We saw Eddie Munster, Butch Patrick, who people can go see afterwards at CarmelFest and get an autograph and meet and talk to him about the legendary show The Munsters, celebrating their 60th anniversary from when they went on the air. Stars of America, though, for sure. Oh, here we go. Speaking of the Munsters, right here.
This is White Rabbit Wraps. 3 times? White Rabbit Wraps. Oh, I can't do that, man.
Oh, God, why don't you go ask Alice when
White
she's
Rabbit
10
Wraps.
feet tall.
Whap bam. Yeah, okay, guys. Are White Rabbit Wraps. And they had a nice little slogan here that they came up with. It says, custom design available for a true Munster of an imagination. White Rabbit.
That's how they're tying the Munsters.
Wraps. It's nice. Very nice. Flick's Brewhouse. I think they've got something to do with these next characters here.
That's those are probably some Marvel characters there, and
from Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, opens July 26th at Flick's Brewhouse.
I think later, that's a great place to go see a movie, by the way, the seats.
Yeah.
And later, Abe and I are going to go to the theater. I know that doesn't sound right, but the guy that plays Abraham Lincoln is what I mean. Because I hear he's kind of a fan of the Minions, Paul. He's
great.
So we'll see that Despicable Me 4, and
you be careful.
I'll share my clam strips with him. It's going to be quite a day.
Okay, free men's workout at F3 Indianapolis right there.
They stress fitness, fellowship, and faith, the F3 in Indianapolis. And they join us here today for our parade.
Nice. Well done.
They're free of charge and open to all men, working out 7 days a week with several locations in Carmel. Look them up, F3 Indianapolis.
Hey, we got another celebrity coming. It's Felicia Michelle from Lifestyle Live on Wish TV 8. We welcome Felicia to our CarmelFest Parade today. And Amisha Ramsey, also from Lifestyle Live. on Wish TV8. And look at that beautiful car with Amisha in it. I said Alicia, I meant Amisha. It's nice to see you today. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, gosh. Hey, there's another star here. Dave, I'm not sure if you knew about this, but if you look in this Mayberry police car that's coming up the street here.
Is that Barney?
You knew about. There's Barney. It's Barney. Barney's in there.
I think he's about to make a citizen's arrest.
Mayberry and Barney 5.
Yeah, that's a movie that was shot locally, I believe, in Danville, right? Mayberry Man, and now it's full distribution. People can even get it on Netflix, I think. It's
really?
Pretty, yeah.
Really?
It's on a lot of the platforms. The Sheridan Blackhawk Marching Band. They've become a staple here at the CarmelFest Parade, too. We see them every year. Sheridan Blackhawk Marching Band under the direction of Libby Doublestein and Johnny McGinnis. They'll be at Band Day at the State Fair in August on the 2nd.
And Dave, as the Sheridan Blackhawk Marching Band marches by, we are preparing for the grand finale, which every year it goes by so fast and there's so many people honored. But this is what Independence Day is all about, celebrating those who have served our country. Beck Hunter, Hunter of Homes, Military Tribute Grand Finale. Beck is our CarmelFest director. She's also an outstanding realtor. Beck Hunter, Hunter of Homes, there she is, riding on top of the Cox Roofing truck. And thanks again, Cox, for helping support breakfast this morning. Sure appreciate that. Beck Hunter, our CarmelFest director.
Such a hard worker.
And
every day.
And once again, we're talking about the theme of our parade, the true stars of America. Our red, white, and blue salutes our red, white, and blue with this emotional military tribute grand finale. Our military heroes are here today from several states and represent all members of the United States Air Force, Army, Coast Guard, Marines, National Guard, and Navy, along with the pilots stationed at the Fort Wayne Air National Guard Base who conduct the military jet flyovers in their honor. Because of their dedicated and heroic service, we say thank you. Thank you very much. Please stand, if you will. People already are. And welcome these brave men and women as the Hunter of Homes Military Tribute Grand Finale continues. Our salute to the men and women who defend our freedom. The U.S. Navy Seabees. Can do. Can do is the model. There are some U.S. Navy Seabees right there.
Yeah. Followed by the USO.
Here comes a World War II restored Jeep. This Jeep, this is called the Pontus Jeep. It was moved to the front with the VFW unit. It's now the Jesters, Ty Jester and his father, Greg Jester, have brought 3 of these vehicles out here, and we thank them for bringing those today. There's a 1971 M51A2 Mutt military utility tactical truck. Ty, by the way, is a Marine veteran. He served from 1998 till 2005, and he's deployed in 2003 in support of the 1st Marines with the 6th Engineers.
And there's Bill Vickery in the Desert Storm Marine Humvee again this year. Which,
I think I know that
good
guy.
To see Bill. That's a 1987 military Humvee. Part of our military grand finale today at CarmelFest.
So we want to thank the Beck Hunter for putting this really excellent finale together. We've had so many different, I don't think we got to everybody today, but the Veteran Support Council and Mayor's Advisory Council for Veterans. We have the Veterans Corvette Club as part of that. Also, then we mentioned the Navy Seabees that went by, but the Marine Corps League and the U.S. Army Noblesville Recruiting Station all here today for our CarmelFest Parade, and it's so exciting.
And how about the Civil Air Patrol?
Okay.
We'll give them some kudos too. They're probably all through there, but if they aren't marked on the vehicle, we don't always know who's who. But definitely a great organization of airmen committed to America since the earliest days of World War II.
And we do have live stream coverage today on CBS 4 on the Facebook page, CBS 4 Indy Facebook page. I should get it all in there so you know where to find it. But I imagine if you search it, you can find it pretty easily. And I believe, Dave,
we'd like to thank our whole team too, the video crew of Hal Espy and the whole crew. We've got Dave Ryan.
Yeah, turn the camera on the crew there if we can, because that's a great crew. And you know, and under these circumstances, with all this expensive equipment out here, it's a little scary actually to be out here in the rain. Not to mention the electricity and things like that too, which are.
Dave is with Indy Business Promotions, and along with Hal and the whole crew, like I said, they put together a great presentation and make this all possible. And added some new. We're looking into a GoPro camera there.
Oh,
that's a first.
And some special effects this year, so that was absolutely fantastic. So we want to thank Oberer's Flowers. I don't know if you can see the flowers here or not, but and our table is very messy because it was a day of the weather did affect some changes in the parade route and not the route, but the parade order. So we want to thank Oberer's Flowers for those beautiful flowers. Judy Hagan. Really was a tremendous help today, as she is always, but boy, today especially, because things did change and all that. But I think everybody adapted to the weather conditions real well. And thanks to the people that stayed out here. There's, throughout the steady rain. But I guess we're just thankful there was no lightning or anything like that.
Yeah, it actually went fine, a little wet compared to years. I couldn't remember the last time it actually rained in the 22 years we've done this, Paul, but it's been a long time since we didn't have a fairly dry day, I think. And but it all worked out great. We want to thank Allied Solutions, our parade sponsor. Also want to thank once again Merchants Bank, who is our CarmelFest sponsor. CarmelFest is going on starting, I believe, immediately after this. So I don't know, maybe we should run over there and do our traditional thing.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. And thanks to Flannery and Buchanan. We're out here in front of their mortuary on Carmel Drive, and they allow us to use the internet and use the bathroom, which is also important.
Important, yeah, it is. That's a great
We want to thank them for being here. And main event sound and lighting. Main event sound and lighting. An awesome job on the sound this year. And of course, our CarmelFest presenting sponsor, Merchants Bank, and the CarmelFest Parade Committee and volunteers. Oh, my gosh. And Allied Solutions for their sponsorship today.
Yeah, we can't mention all those sponsors enough and making all this possible. Paul, it's an afterthought at best, but someone did ask when I was coming to our booth here when I would be appearing in the area. And 2 weeks from now, I'll be at Crackers Comedy Club down on Delaware doing a couple shows. I think it's the 19th and 20th of July. So those two people that cared, that's where I'll be.
I was getting ready to ask. I care. I care.
Do you care?
I do care a lot.
You care too much.
And no, not too much. But you're all over the Midwest, and you have those two shows coming up.
And actually, it was kind of interesting. Last week, because most stuff is either private or corporate, just occasional do a comedy club, and I was in a school auditorium which unnerved me a little bit. I don't know if you go to a school and you still feel it takes you back, like you know, you remember you might have an overdue library book or some assignment you never turned in, or you know, something about a stolen mascot head, but I think that was just an accusation. So yeah, getting around and you know, doing the summer tour, if you want to call it that. But anyway, I'd love to see anybody that might be watching this broadcast down at Crackers Comedy Club, July 19th and 20th. And other than that, I mean, I think we go back to CarmelFest like we do, and maybe hit that beer tent.
Yeah.
I don't want to live your life for you. Not like I told you, I got those clam strips in my car.
All right.
We got
great.
that ice cream sandwich from Freddy's, and I think by 1 o'clock my stomach will be curdled. But but we should probably just do the
part of the holiday, isn't it? That's part of the holiday.
Yeah.
Always looking at. We're so pleased to see our own family and friends sometimes here at this event. So that's why I was a little bit distracted there.
Oh, by the way, I guess we've been on camera for a while, and now I wish I'd worn a different shirt, and I wish somebody shot me with a soft lens. I like the soft lens, you know, when I'm on camera. But that's all right. That's fine. I'll lose work over it. It's okay. It's good. So we should probably do the Lido Shuffle and get the heck out of here, Paul.
I think
we've had a great time at a somewhat rainy CarmelFest, but again, everything went off without a hitch, and we had Eddie Munster again as our Grand Marshal, so you can't ask for anything more than that.
Yeah,
and,
CarmelFest Committee, thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
Yep, as always, a lot of fun. Thanks.
This live stream is produced by Indy Business Promotions, Indiana's #1 production company for cinematic live coverage and storytelling.